open the material. So in that, let's observe this problem number 52nd problem. 52nd. Just observe that which of the following is a polynomial function. Which of the following is a polynomial function, right? So polynomial means already from our 9th class onwards we are aware about the polynomial. What is meant by the polynomial? So this
The
is
equation with the
the
whole number degree.
degree क्या है? Whole number, बराबर.
The equation in which every term
The power of every variable, the power of the variable is a whole number. Whole number means that is 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. Means either positive integer or 0 only the power will be there. So observe the first option. Is it the polynomial?
no
First option, no. Because upon x is there. That's why that is not the polynomial. Second option?
no
No. Because last term, the power is minus 2 is there. The power should not be negative. That's why that is not the polynomial. Third option?
Yes, sir.
yes
Yes,
Yes.
it is the polynomial because all the powers are the whole numbers only. But fourth option Q9?
sir, x raised to power 1 by 2.
Because there is a root x is there. Root x means power is 1 by 2, which is not the whole number. That's why that is not the polynomial. So option C is correct. Now look at the 53rd problem. Observe this problem. F maps R to R. F of x is equal to 1 if x greater than 0, which is 0 if x is equal to 0, which is minus 1 if x less than 0. What is this function is called? कौन सा function है? Because I think already I was given about the signature function to you. Signature function दिया था मैंने?
Sir, modulus function.
Signature और sigma function दिया ना क्या? दिया था ना?
Sir, given
Diya,
तो
sir.
signum function or signature function is nothing but this is will represent by SGN of x. SGN x is called the signature function or signum function. This is nothing but which is mod x by x when x is not equal to 0, which is 0 when x is equal to 0, which is called the signature function or the signum function. Further, this is you can also split like that. Signature of the x or signum of the x is equal to x is not equal to 0 is given, but x may be positive, may be negative. So in the first case, I will take when x is positive, we know the definition of the mod x. As for the mod x function, when x is positive, mod x is equal to x. That's why if I take x is positive, this mod x is equal to x. X by x is 1. This becomes a 1. When x is negative, the definition of the mod x is that when x is negative, mod x is equal to minus x. So if we replace this mod x by the minus x, so minus x by x, which is minus 1. And when x is equal to 0, which is 0. So the same function we can redefine as like that. So this function is called signature function or signum function. So this is called the signum function. Okay, take that. Okay, next look at the next problem. I think the starting classes I was given this one. What is the integral part of 2.75? Integral part of the x को starting में दिया था ना? What is the value of integral part of 2.75?
3.
No.
3.
फिर से एक बार देखो. Keep the subheading greatest integral part of x. Keep this subheading greatest integral part of x or step x. This is you can also call it as an step x or simply we can call it as an integral part of the x also. Look at this. What is the meaning of this greatest integral part of the x? Means if you write this square bracket and if you keep x in between, within the square bracket, if you keep the x, this we have to read it as an greatest integral part of the x or simply integral part of the x, we have to read it as. This is greatest integral part of the x. So greatest integral part of the x means it is going to give the greatest integer before the value of x. Here whatever the value is there, before that whatever the integers are there, out of them it is going to give the greatest integer. That is called the greatest integral value of the x. Means suppose for example, I want to find greatest integral part of 7.2.75. I want to find it. Greatest integral part of 2.75. Before this value, what are the integers? इसका पहले integers क्या है? ये value का पहले 2 रहते, 1 रहते, 0 रहते, etc. ना? Okay, these are the integers before this number, right? Out of this, what is the greatest integer? Greatest integer क्या है? 2. That's why this value is equal to 2. Means this is always gives an integer only. That integer is the greatest integer before the value of that given number. Okay. Similarly, suppose I want to find integral part of 3.0001. What is the greatest integral part of this?
3.
3. Because before that, before this number, इसका पहले integers का है 3, 2, 1, 0, etc. Out of that, the greatest integer is 3. Okay. Suppose greatest integral part of 0.0025. What is this the value will give? The pile integers can 0, 0, -1, -2, etc. After that we will get the 1 because this value is going to lie in between 0 to the 1. If it lies in between 0 to the 1, for all those values it is going to give the 0. Okay. This is before that the integer is 0. Okay. Similarly, what is the value of -0.9945? Integral part of -0.9945. How much?
-1.
-1.
-1.
-1.
This is going to lie between -1 और 0 बीच में रहते हैं नंबर. -1 और 0 का बीच में रहते. बीच में आ गए तो इसका पहले इंटीजर क्या है? -1. That's why it is going to give -1. Then what is greatest integral part of -2.0025? इसका वैल्यू क्या है?
3. -3.
-3. Because
-3.
it is going to lie between -3 to the -2 बीच में रहते हैं नंबर. -3 और -2 के बीच में रहते हैं नंबर. इसलिए इसका पहला इंटीजर क्या है? -3. This is going to give the -3. Understand? So this function is called the greatest integral part of the x, or simply we will call it as an integral part of the x, or you can also call it as step x. So this is defined as like this. If x lies in between, if x lies in between n to the n plus 1, where n is an integer, if x lies between n to the n plus 1, then the greatest integral part of the x is equal to n. This is the answer. Okay. So write on this. Greatest integral part of this or step x. Keep the subheading. The function, write on this, square bracket and x. Square bracket and x is called greatest integral part of x. Is called greatest integral part of x. Greatest integral part of x. It gives greatest integer greatest integer before the value of x. It gives greatest integer before the value of x. That is if n less than or equal to x less than n plus 1, n less than or equal to x less than n plus 1, then integral part of x is equal to n. That integral part of x is equal to n. For example, first one, integral part of 2.99985 is equal to how much its value? 12 okay? 2.
2.
Because, this is the value lies in between 2 to the 3. 2 और 3 बीच में है तो कपाल इंटीजर क्या है 2. That's what is going to give the 2. Second, integral part of 1.000 क्या देंगे?
1.
1 only. Okay, because the given number itself is an integer, it is going to give the same integer, that is 1 only. Okay. Then third one, integral part of 0.0045. What it is going to give?
0.
0. Next, fifth one, integral part of minus 0.9945. What it is going to give?
Minus 1.
Minus 1. Minus 1. Next, fifth one, minus 2.0045.
Minus 3.
Minus 3. So like that function is going to give that value. Okay. Now, so about this greatest integral part of the x, you have to remember some properties also. In that, look at this note. First here, listen it.
Sir, negative 2. Sir,
बताओ क्या है?
negative 2.005. Negative 2.0045 का negative 3 कैसे होगा?
Okay, because this is the minus 3 and minus 2 is there, right? Where minus 2.0045, that is smaller than this minus 2 ना? Minus 2 से भी छोटा रहते ना? Means ये value minus 3 और minus 2 के बीच में रहते ना? Minus 2.0045 minus 2 और minus 3 के बीच में रहते. तो ये बीच में है तो इसका पहले इंटीजर क्या है? minus 3 है ना? इसका पहले इंटीजर minus 3. So that's why this value is equal to minus 3. कोई तो भी वैल्यू minus 3 और minus 2 के बीच में है तो इसका ग्रेटेस्ट इंटीग्रल पार्ट होता है minus 3. इसका पहले इंटीजर देखना पड़ेगा. सपोज अभी minus 2.99 देखो, अभी minus 2.99945 देखा तो ये वैल्यू कहाँ रहती? ये भी minus 3 minus 2 के बीच में रहते ना? Because this is nearby to this minus 3. So because this value also lies in between minus 2 to the minus 2. इसका पहला इंटीजर क्या है? minus 3. That's why this value is also minus 3. Okay? Means वो नंबर का पहला इंटीजर देखो. उसका नंबर का पहला इंटीजर क्या है? That integer it is going to give you. Okay. Now, here remember this point that what is the integral part of the 2?
सर फिर
बोलो.
पॉजिटिव नंबर में 2.9998 के
2 आते हैं. 2 आते हैं. Because 2.9985. मतलब ये नंबर कहाँ रहती? बीच में 2 और 3 के बीच में रहते ना? 2 3 के बीच में रहते ना? 2.9985 बोले तो that is somewhere else here in between 2 and 3. ये नंबर का पहला इंटीजर क्या है? का पहला इंटीजर 2. That's why this is equivalent to 2. Okay. Now, अभी बताओ what is the integral part of the 2? Integral part of the 2 क्या है?
2
only na. For every integer, its integral part will give the same number. Similarly, what is the integral part of minus 2?
minus 2.
Minus 2. Okay. ये दोनों भी ऐड किया तो क्या मिलेगा हमको? इंटीग्रल पार्ट ऑफ द 2 प्लस इंटीग्रल पार्ट ऑफ द -2 क्या होता? 0. Right? That's why this is the point we have to remember that. So integral part of the x plus integral part of the minus x always 0 if x is an integer. Z represent integer. Z or I represent an integer. So if x is an integer, the sum of these two values always 0. Okay. Suppose if I take that, what is the integral part of 2.45? What is
Two.
integral part of 2?
2.
What is integral part of minus 2.45?
Minus 3.
minus 3
Okay, ये दोनों भी ऐड करो. ये दोनों भी ऐड किया तो इंटीग्रल पार्ट ऑफ 2.45 प्लस इंटीग्रल पार्ट ऑफ माइनस 2.45 क्या होता? ये दोनों भी ऐड किया तो 2 minus 3
0.
minus 1
minus 1. इधर 2
Minus
minus
one.
3 ना, 2 minus 3 minus 1 मतलब 2.45 which is not an integer ना, ये वैल्यू इंटीजर नहीं तो तब ये समेशन क्या हो गया? -1. That's why. So this is integral part of the x plus integral part of the minus x value होता -1 if x is not an integer. This is the point we have to remember. When x is not an integer, then this summation is equal to -1. If x is an integer, this summation always is equal to 0. Okay, write on this note. That note, write on this point. First point, integral part of the x plus integral part of the minus x is equal to 0 if x belongs to z. Integral part of the x plus integral part of minus x is equal to -1 if x is not belongs to z. Okay. Now keep this subheading. Least integral part of x. Keep this subheading. Least integral part of x. Least integral part of x. Now look at this. What is meant by this least integral part of the x? बोले तो अपने round bracket लिखी, इसमें x लिखा तो then we have to read it as an least integral part of the x. Okay, this is called the open bracket and x. So if you write like that, this is we have to read it as an least integral part of the x. Means this is going to give the least integer after the value of the x. इसका पहले क्या देखा हमने? The greatest integer before the value of the x. इसका पहले integer कौन सा है वो ले रहे, बट इसमें इसका बाद integer क्या है वो वैल्यू लेना पड़ेगा. ठीक है, ये x का वैल्यू x के बाद integer क्या है वो वैल्यू लेना पड़ेगा. मतलब suppose least integral part of 2.0002 I want to find it. तो ओपन ब्रैकेट लेकर तो हमको ऑलवेज तुमको पढ़ना पड़ेगा लीस्ट इंटीग्रल पार्ट. तो 2.0002 इसका बाद इंटीजर क्या है? ये नंबर के बाद इंटीजर 3. That's why this is going to give the 3. This value is equivalent to the 3. But greatest integer क्या होता? Greatest integer
2.
2 होता है. इसका पहला इंटीजर 2. That's why greatest integer means इसका पहला इंटीजर देंगे. तो लीस्ट इंटीजर बोले इसका बाद इंटीजर देंगे. So then similarly, what is the least integral part of 0.00025?
1.
1
1. This is going to give the next integer of that. What is the least integral part of minus 0.99?
0
0.
Minus 2.
0
0 because it is going to lie between 0 to the 1 बीच में रहते हैं ना. minus 0.99 बोले तो this value is going to lie in between -1 और 0 बीच में रहते. तो इसलिए इसका next integer क्या है? 0. That's why this is going to give the 0. And what is the least integral part of minus 3.4586? What's the least integral part of this?
minus 2
minus 4
minus 2
Minus 4.
minus
Minus
2.
4.
Minus 4 is the least integral part. Sorry, greatest integral part. What is the least integral
Minus
part?
2. Minus 2.
minus 3,
देखो ये वैल्यू कौन से नंबर के बीच में रहती?
Minus 3.
4,
-3, because this is going to -3.4586. ये वैल्यू रहती बीच में, -4 और -3 के बीच में रहती है ना, समय रहती है -4 और -3 के बीच में रहती है, राइट? तो इसलिए ये नंबर का बात इंटीजर क्या है? -3. तो दिस इज गोइंग टू गिव द -3. ग्रेटेस्ट इंटीग्रल बोले तो इसका पान इंटीजर क्या है? -4. So that's why greatest integral part of this is -4, but least integral part is -3. Okay, so that's why this is, you can define as like this. Suppose if x lies between n less than x less than or equal to n plus 1, then the least integral part of the x is equal to n plus 1. It is answer. Okay, write on that. Least integral part of x. In that, write on that. The function round bracket x is called least integral part of x since it gives the least integral value of x, since it gives the least integer after the value of x. Since it gives the least integer after the value of x. After the value of x. That is, if n less than x less than or equal to n plus 1, then least integral part of x is equal to n plus 1. For example, least integral part of 3.9485. So value क्या है?
4.
4. Next, what is the least integral part of 0.0045?
1.
1. Then what is the least integral part of minus 0.9945?
0.
0. What is the least integral part of minus 1.00045?
0.
minus 1,
Minus 1.
Minus 1.
Minus 1. Okay, etc. Next, keep this subheading, fractional part of x. So fractional part of x. Keep the subheading, fractional part of x. Look at this. What is meant by this fractional part of the x? Means, if you write this curly bracket and x, curly bracket के अंदर x लिखा तो this we have to read it as a fractional part of the x. So fractional part means for any given number, it will leave the integral part. Integral part value छोड़ के बाकी fractional part only it is going to give it. Means from the given number, we have to subtract its integral part. That's why this is defined as an x minus integral part of the x. So fractional part of x बोले तो x number से इसका integral part, is integer छोड़ दो, integer छोड़ के बाकी number है ना, that is called as fractional part. Suppose for example, I want to find the fractional part of 2.46. I want to find the fractional part of the 2.46. ये नंबर से इसके इंटीग्रल पार्ट, इंटीजर छोड़ दो, इंटीजर छोड़ दिया तो क्या मिलेगा बाकी? फ्रैक्शनल वैल्यू क्या है? डेसिमल वैल्यू 0.46. Means it gives only this decimal value but not the integer. So this definition is that from the given number, subtract its integral part. मतलब 2.46 minus integral part of 2.46. So it is 2.46 minus, tell me what is the integral part of 2.46? This is the greatest integral part. So value क्या है? 2. 2.46 minus 2, how much? 0.46. That's why the fractional part of 2.46 is 0.46. Okay. Just a minute. Similarly, suppose I want to find the fractional part of 0.9986. What is this fractional part? 0.9986 only, because as per the definition, x minus integral part of the x means there is a given number 0.9986 minus its integral part of 0.9986. So this is 0.9986 minus इसका इंटीग्रल पार्ट क्या है?
0.
0. तो इसके सेपरेट से 0 हमको सेम नंबर मिलेगा ना 0.9986. That's why this is the fractional part of this. Okay. Similarly, what is the fractional part of minus 1.46? I want to find the fractional part of minus 1.46. So value क्या होता?
0.46.
No, because the definition is that x minus integral part of this is the definition. X बोले तो given number, that is minus 1.46 minus integral part of minus 1.46.
Minus 2.46.
No, minus
1.46.
No, इसका integral part
Minus
बताओ.
1.46.
No,
0.64.
no, 0.64 बराबर. Okay, my integral part of minus 1.46 वाले क्या होता? Integral part of minus 1.46. Anjali?
0.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now, what is the integral part of minus 1.46?
Minus 2.
Minus 1.
Minus 2, because
Minus
it is the
two,
greatest
minus two,
integral
sir.
part. This is the minus 2. So already minus is there. So minus of minus plus 2 होता ना? Minus 1.46 plus 2.
Yes.
Okay. अभी ये 2 से ये नंबर सेपरेट करना पड़ेगा. तो 2 बोले तो that is 2.00 से 1.46 सेपरेट करो. So 10 minus 6, which is 4. The 9 मिलेगा, 9 minus 5 मिलेगा. This is 1 minus 1, 0. That means it is 0.54. 0.54. Okay. Therefore, fractional part of minus 1.46 is also हमको पॉजिटिव वैल्यू मिल गया इधर 0.54 है ना. मतलब fractional part of any number, either positive or negative number, this fractional part always will get the positive number only. Always will get the positive number only. That too, that fractional part is a decimal value we are going to get it. So this is all these values are going to lie in between 0 to the 1. That's why the fractional part of the x always lies in between 0 to the 1. So the fractional part of the x always lies between 0 to the 1. This is, we will call it as the range of the fractional part of the x. So fractional part of the x range 0 to the 1. So it never gives the more than 1 and never gives equal to 1 also. It is always gives the decimal value, which is very small decimal value between 0 to the 1. Understand? Okay, right on that. The function